using a tool, for example, like a reverse mortgage, to potentially liquidate a portion of that housing wealth and use it for anything at all. But in this case, in-home care services. Um, I don't know if you guys have had much experience, but wanted to get your thoughts on this approach for some families and senior homeowners who do have housing wealth that might just be, sitting there not being utilized. What is your opinion on potentially families utilizing housing wealth to fund some of their in-home care services?
I think that's great. I do. I didn't know about it till you and I spoke last month. Um, I think it's a great resource, and I don't think a lot of people know about it, that they can use that, for not, excuse me, not just for care, but any unexpected expenses that may come.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually do have a client who has reverse mortgage, and
Yeah.
that's how he pays for our services.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, so that's the only time that I've ever heard of it,
Yeah.
before you
Yeah.
and him.
And for that particular client who's using it, is the reverse mortgage the reason why he's able to afford your services?
Yes.
Or at least afford more services?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep,
So in other words, he might have not been able to get the level of care you guys are providing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm passionate about is really trying to raise that awareness because I've seen it in my career, that there is a lot of people who, and this isn't, one size fits all. Obviously, it depends on various factors, whether you use housing wealth to fund in-home care and specifically using reverse mortgage. It may not be for every situation, but there's a lot of situations out there that I feel that, could be improved and people could get, the types of care that they deserve or desire or need, by having that understanding of how they can use that well. Like you said, and we know too, there's unfortunately a lot of our retirees don't have a big 401k.